Hello, guys. Hello. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. One person there just joined me. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I am going to give it 4 minutes. I hope you have been doing fine. I haven't been doing live shows because, like I said, my internet was having trouble. And I like standard stuff. So I decided I was going to fix it first and then I was going to come back after it was fixed. So I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to join. For people to join. We're going to go through some questions. I'm also going to talk about the photo. I'll just do a live right now about the photo so that the people who are lost can be unlost. 1 minute, 7 seconds. Today is the 18th of October, 2021. And I hope that you guys have applied, and the ones who haven't applied are still gathering their stuff to do the application. So like I said, I'm gonna give it some more minutes there so that we can do the questions. Let me see if I can call some people here. I really missed you guys. I did. But I did want to come live with my internet like that. It was horrible. It was horrible. So I needed to have it fixed, and then I could come and talk to you guys when there is good internet. Thank you for joining me. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. I'm gonna give it 4 minutes. After 4 minutes are over, I'm gonna start acknowledging people. Guys, you have done a wonderful job. You have really done a wonderful job just by watching my videos, just by even giving my videos a thumbs up. I hope you're giving my videos a thumbs up. That is the only way that you can show me that you are appreciating my work, whatever I'm doing here. Just by giving my videos a thumbs up, that would be really like I just see that I'm helping someone out there. Because my purpose when I started this group and this YouTube channel, I just want to help people out there who are want to come to the US or who want to immigrate to other countries. So I have 7 people there watching. 3 minutes, 1 second, guys. Today my heart is full of joy because my internet is back to normal. I like to have good internet, guys. So thank you for joining. We just have a few seconds before we start. I'm gonna start by acknowledging people here in less than a minute, and then I'm gonna tell you where we are at and what we are gonna do. But I'm gonna concentrate on questions. I've seen questions from my YouTube, from my WhatsApp group. I'm gonna answer those ones, and then I'm gonna answer some more questions in YouTube, in my YouTube channel. So 3 minutes 44 seconds. I'm just gonna start here in a little bit. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me this morning. Type there and tell me what time it is, wherever you are. Now, 4 minutes. Pauline Mungai, hi, Bubbly Charity. Thank you for joining me. Simple Ways, thank you for joining me. Hi. Joyce Rongo, hi, Charity. Thank you. Daudi Hassan, hi. Now, Noah Kenyoro, hello, I am tuned. Thank you for joining me. Ruth Blessings, that's our mom. Thank you. I love those thumbs up. Hi, Charity. Today I've got you live, always ready to learn more. Yes, you're going to learn more, guys. Joyce Rongo, haven't applied yet. We'll apply after this live session. I have a few queries. Please type them there. I'm going to answer all your queries. Today, Jacqueline Mawamba, hi, tuned. Thank you. Steve Antos, hello there. Thank you for joining me. He is saying that it is 18:04 hours in the states of Qatar. I believe that time goes together with Africa, because I believe right now it's 6 o'clock in Africa. So thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, I know I haven't been live for the last 3 days, and I apologize. My internet was giving me trouble. I do want to come here, and if you realize, even some of my videos were just they were just stopping, and I didn't like that. So I decided I'm gonna wait until my internet is good. And thank you for your patience, guys. We have reached 2066 subscribers. Clap for yourself, because you guys have really supported me. You guys have watched my videos, and I am really grateful. I cannot thank you enough, guys. The only thing I can do is just work hard and get more information for you guys, so that you can succeed. You can succeed. And there's a video that I posted before the one that is right now current. I think it's the second last one. I was talking to nurses the way they can come and apply here. And another thing that I wanted to add to that video, let's assume that you are out there, you are in college, you are out there, maybe you just finished Form 4, or you are out there, you are thinking of a course that you can do. Now, guys, if you are going to college, I would advise you to go and do nursing. Go do nursing, go do physical therapy, go do respiratory therapy, go do occupational therapy. Why I am talking about that is that those are healthcare jobs. Those are healthcare jobs. And they, like, when you're working in healthcare and you apply, for example, that agency that I gave there, it's very easy for you to come and live in the USA, even with your family, because you will be hired by that company, and they will cater for you. They will train you. If you have done your test in another country, they will tutor you on how to do it, and you will do good. So I wanted to add to that, because I'm not going to be here for one day. I'm going to be here for another wild time. And I want to see you guys grow. I want to see, like, in 5 years, someone coming to tell me, oh, when I started watching my video, I was thinking of doing this course, but I changed and I did nursing, I did physical therapy, I did occupational therapy, I did respiratory therapy, or any other thing in healthcare. Those courses are very marketable here in the US. Like I told you guys, we have a shortage of healthcare people. We do. And especially when COVID hit, there are some people, there are some nurses and some healthcare workers who just decided to retire. They did not want to work and put themselves at the risk of just working and not knowing what's going on. So you find that there's a lot of shortage there. And then there's another thing that I want to say, that I'm going to release another video today about how you can come here to study. So that one will be on here in a little bit. And then I'm going to talk about the photo here in this live session. And then that's how we are going to roll. Now, let me look at Winnie Jerry. Thank you for joining me. Hi, I am married, but we don't have a marriage certificate yet. But both of us have applied for a DV. Now, that's very, very good. I hope you have included your family members. Now, if you are married and you do not have a marriage certificate, what you will do after you win, you will go and legalize your marriage. And that is what we did, guys. And we didn't have any trouble. But there is something that I want to mention. So that one is not going to give you problems. Now, I don't know if you have kids. Kids are a good evidence, because sometimes especially for the couples who do not have children, they want to have proof that you guys have been married and you have not just decided to get married because someone is going to like. And then I said, when you check and you see that you have won, and then you decide to get married at that time, you will be disqualified. You are not going to be given the visa. So guys, I need you to be very, 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 very keen on that. Now, Winnie Jerry, you are married, you don't have a marriage certificate. It is okay. And I am glad that you guys applied, both of you. That is very, very good. That gives you 2 chances of winning. Now, after you win, I believe, maybe, I don't know how long you have been married. You will go and legalize your marriage. That is what we did after we won. I had been married for a long time, but we hadn't had any marriage certificate. So we just went and we legalized our marriage. Actually, we didn't even do a wedding because we knew that the money that we would use was so much. So we went to our priest and our marriage was done, and that was it. And that is the marriage certificate that we took to the embassy. Now, when we went there, I told you guys the DV lottery is a little bit different. It is not like the other visas, because I can see that some people are mixed up about the DV lottery and the other visas. Now, the DV lottery, I told you, if your first application, you filled it correctly, your DS-260, you filled it correctly, then you will not have any hurdles. And you don't add people who are not there. Now, let's assume, and I don't know if you're married, Winnie Jerry, maybe you don't have kids. Sometimes they might want to have more proof that you have been married. Now, that is where maybe you give them photos. Maybe you show them some assets. You find that if when people get married, they have some joint things. Maybe they have a joint property, maybe they have a joint account, or maybe they have been doing something together. There are those things that married couples do. So especially if you do not have kids, the consular might want to have more proof that you are married, which is okay. But if you have been married, I told you guys, it's traditional marriage. It's okay. Just go and get your marriage certificate after you have gotten your green card. Now, my child has 3 names in her birth certificate, excluding the surname. Faith Blessings Wanjiru. Her school documents doesn't have Blessing. Will that have any problem when we win? Now, I need you to use the names that are in her birth certificate. I need you to use the names that are in her birth certificates. Now, because when you go to get for her the passport, when you go to get the passport for that child, they will write the name that are on the birth certificate, because you will not go to get the passport without a birth certificate. So that's a very good question. So if it's a name that is not on the birth certificate, please kindly do not use that. Just use what's on the birth certificate. Grace Wairimo, how comes I'm late today? Oops, hello, Charity, tuned, but I'm late. Thank you for joining me, Grace Wairimo. I knew you would be here. You missed me a lot. I missed you guys. I really did miss doing my live shows. Now it's become a routine, like I have to do a show at 10 a.m. And I always look forward to those. Even if when I come from work, I just came from work and I was like, I have to do this before I go to bed. So thank you for that question. Now, hi, Charity. Does being a nurse increase the chances of winning a DV lottery? No, it doesn't. It does not. I told you guys that the DV lottery is computer randomized. It is computer randomized, and it doesn't matter. You know, there were some people who are saying that they are going to wait until the last day to do the application. Now, those are just beliefs or myths that people think, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. The only way that you can increase your chances of winning the DV is just by doing the correct thing, especially the photo. And I am going to talk about that photo right now. I am going to show you how to do it and other ways that you can find out if it's a correct photo or if it's not a correct photo, because I still feel that there are some people who are lost there. So being a nurse does not increase a chance of winning a DV lottery. No, it does not. Now, being a nurse in other ways, if you are asking for another visa, 14 people are watching me. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you want to apply for a work visa, a work permit, when you are a nurse, it's very easy. And if you are a nurse, Immaculate, I need you to go and watch that video that I posted about nurses. And you will see there's that agency. If you apply there, they normally respond to you because they need nurses. They need nurses. I told you guys that nurses or healthcare workers in general are needed. And I'm going to answer another question that I was asked with your question, because it still involves healthcare. The person was asking me, if they do CNA, they can qualify to come to the US. Now, a CNA is it's a certified nurse assistant, and normally what a certified nurse assistant does, they do help with the house activities. For example, if I have a CNA on my floor, the CNA will, if it's a patient who cannot be able to clean themselves up after they go to the bathroom, they can do that. They can make their beds. They take out trash, they take out the laundry. So you find that that one is low, and most of the time you will not get a job when you are a CNA. But all is not lost. You can still go ahead and do something different. Physical therapy. uh, occupational therapy, all those things that I have talked about, even a technician, those lab technicians and all that stuff, you can do that. Because what will happen is that when you have done that and you apply to an agency, they will guide you on how to do a test so that you can be licensed here. So CNA is low, it's low. But if you win a DV lottery and you are a CNA, and of course you had gone to high school, you find that you will qualify. Because if I entered CNA in the work zone, on o.net, it would not qualify, guys. So let's have long-term goals. I need you guys to have long-term goals. If you have a chance and you know that you can go back to school and do a course in healthcare, it's a high time that you did it, because healthcare workers are needed everywhere now. Let me see now. Hello, Charity. I am late. Thank you, Jackie, for joining me. Sarah Gadoni, I just hope I get a chance this time. I just pray for you guys just to get to win or to be selected. But I also need to tell you guys that when when you have done your application, please move on. Do not put your mind there. The process takes a very long time. It does take a very long time. So go on with your life. If you're studying, go on studying. If you're doing business, go on doing business. And then we will check in May. So and I also need to prepare you, because you don't want to put all your hopes 100% in the DV. No, it is a lottery, guys. And I do not want you to get depression after you have checked and you see that you have won. I do not want that. And I will have provided more information on how you can apply and come here to the US, because I'm here to help someone. At least if I see like even if it's one person who comes to the US because of watching Charities Bubble, I'll be so happy. I'll be so glad that I have done something for that person, because when you come to live abroad, your life changes instantly. The moment you're given that visa, your life will change. Okay, now let's see Rahab Kibugi. Hi, Ma'am Charity, tuned from Nairobi. Be blessed for the good job. Thank you. Tuned from the Gulf, Carol A. Daniel. Thank you for that. Joyce Sirongo, while applying for the DV computer packages is under college or vocational. Now, when you are doing your DV, Joyce, I need you to get this. They need to know the level of education that you reached. They just need to know the level of education that you reached, and that's it. But if you haven't reached Form 4, if you do not have a high school diploma, they will want to have a job qualification, job zone 4 with an SVP of 7. Now, I think I can look. Let me see if I'm able to look here for you. Oh, and then I can come to the other questions for the WhatsApp group. I really, really need to answer those ones. .net online. So I'm gonna try and share my screen here with you and see if we can see that computer packages. Share. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you type there? When I open my screen, you tell me if you can see, and I'm gonna acknowledge more people here in a little bit. I need you guys to tell me if you can see my screen. When I don't know if you'll be able to see me, but when I go to scroll, I need someone to type there and tell me if they can see me. So ONET online. Now this is where we go. You click there. So let me come back. Can you see the screen? Can you guys see the screen? Can someone type there and tell me that you can see the screen? Because I want to make sure that you guys are seeing what I am doing. So one person to type there for me and let me know if you can see. My screen there. Now, build your. This is the website that you go to. Now that she was talking about computer packages. Now here you click on here, find occupations. Find occupations, you click there. Let me see if someone has typed. I need you guys to type to tell me if you can see me, because I don't want to be showing you something that, yes, still a bit far. Now let me come back there. Did I add it to the stream? Yeah. So I'm gonna type here. Let me go back. O.online, find occupations, and this is how you check find occupations, because you can do it for yourself. Or .net online, and then here you say computer. I'm just gonna type computer and then I click go. So here is gonna give me computer programmers, analysts, hardware engineers, user support specialists. Let me see, automated occupations, all other. Now, when you look at that one, when I go here, actually it's not giving me anything. Details. Let me see if it has anything. No, it doesn't. Actually, it does not give me the job category there. But let me go back and look again. Computer, go. We would call it computer system administrator, support technician. No, 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 no. Let me see where I can put it. Let's go there. Computer systems and analysis. I know this one might. Let's see. Related occupations, work styles, interests, education. Now, this one has an SVP range of 7 to 8, but this is not computer packages, because what I have read there is computer systems analysts. Those are engineers who work on computers, and I am not seeing computer packages here because these are programmers, research scientists, support specialists. Let's assume you work, you look, now this one can give you an overview of what I'm saying. Computer user support specialists. So the job category here is job zone 3. See, it's a job zone 3 with an SVP range of 6 and less than 7. So that one would not qualify. If you had not gone to high school, that one is not going to qualify. So guys, that's how you check. You must be able to check your job, the job that you're doing. But if you have reached Form 4, high school, you do not need to check anything. High school qualifies you for green card. The person who has not gone to high school is the one who needs a job zone 4 with an SVP range of 7. So if you are a secretary and you had gone to high school, do not worry about work experience, because I still can tell that there's some people who think that the job experience really matters. If you have your Form 4 certificate, like me, I used to train people in hairdressing, and if you type hairdressing there, it doesn't have an SVP of 7, but I qualified because of my Form 4 certificate. So I need you guys to get that is very, 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 very important. Now, Tanya Stella, hi Mami, I still have a problem with my photo. Is there any way to check apart from the photo checker? Yes, there is, and I'm coming to that here in a little bit. I have uploaded some stuff here so that I can show you what you are going to do. Do agencies recruit nurses with diploma or degree? You have to be a registered nurse. You have to be a registered nurse, Claire Mbori, for you to be picked by those agencies. They want registered nurses. Sarah Gadoni, I'm a primary school teacher, P1. What do I choose in education level? You will say some college. You will say some college because you have gone to college. Do not say degree, say some college. Hi, Charity. Jariana Simbambi, thank you for joining me. MGN Media, watching from Seattle, Washington. Yeah, MGN, I need to talk to you and see if I can invite you to talk about your stuff in my channel. Thank you for joining me there. Jackie, for sure, Charity, I pray to God by the time I leave Saudi to be ready coming there, and I know this help of information will help. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for joining. Joyce Sirongo there. Simple Ways, can four guys mention me as their husband after they apply? I'm married. Oh my gosh. Now, will they have won the green card? Unless you get married to them before you check, because after you check, you are not going to get it. You will be in trouble, and you don't want to be in trouble. Okay. Carol Daniel, thank you for joining me. Magochi on time. Thank you for that. Now, I had a question in some questions that I had written here. I went through my WhatsApp group, but the main question was the photo. I'm going to talk about the photo. The other question was about passports. Like they are having trouble with the passports. Now, guys, in the group, I need you to discuss about the passports there in Kenya. I know that you have to go to a government office to go and get them. That far I know. But the other processes, I need you guys, because I know I have seen people who are giving information in the WhatsApp group, and they should be able to help you out on that. But if you want me to do a video on that, I will research and I will do a video on that. But you must have a passport as a primary applicant to do the application. Now, there is another one that had been asked. Let me see. I wrote some notes here, but mainly the questions that were there were about whatever. And I'm going to read it here in a little bit. Let me look at the WhatsApp group here. So, okay, I have kids. One is under 21. Should I feel that I have one kid under 21? I think the other question was answered in the forum due to married and separated traditional. I feel it, I'm married and look for legal support document. Yes. Now, if your kid is over 21 years old, do not add them there. They are termed as adults. They are adults. But if your child has not turned 21 years old, even if they have one day before 21 years old, you include them there. Even after the application, because they will not be 21 by the time you go to get your visa, what will happen is that there is a law that protects those kids from aging out. They do not age out. So if they had applied below the 21, they will still travel with you. But someone who is over 21 years old, do not include them. They are not eligible. How you should help them is to tell them to do the application for themselves, a separate application for themselves. That would really help them. That would really, really help those kids. And I said, if you have a child who is 18 and you have to add them there, and below 21, encourage them to do their own application, because that increases their chance of winning. It does increase their chance of winning. And I told you guys, when young people come to the US, they have everything at their disposal. They don't have to struggle going to school like the way I'm going to school and I am a parent here. No, they have everything at their disposal. They have come with a DV. They will get grants. They will get loans. They can go get even sponsorship. I'm not even going to talk about loans, because there are so many grants, especially African Americans. We are like me. I am an African American. Now, African Americans, they have grants that they give those kids. It's the minority race. They have those grants, and those kids really benefit. Even for older people who want to go to school, because there's this lady who was saying, I am 40 years old. Where can I start? 40 is young. You will go, even when you come here in the US and go to those colleges, you will find people who are 60 years old and they are still learning. So age is nothing. It's nothing, unless like you are old, you are very old and you cannot walk and you cannot see. If you are able, even if you are 60 years old, you will come, and if you want to go to school, you can go to school. Nobody is going to stop you from going to school. There is no discrimination here. When you're here in the US, I know even me, it took a while before I adapted, because the African system, you find that maybe the young people go to school, and most of the countries, you find that the rich are the only ones that benefit. Now, US is not like that. It's different. Everybody gets an opportunity to better themselves. So guys, those kids that you are putting there below 21, I need you guys to have them do the application, an individual one, even if you're putting them there. If you have kids who are over 21, encourage them to apply by themselves. And I said, if you have a child who is 18 and they have a grandchild, you cannot include that grandchild in that application unless you have adopted that grandchild. You cannot, because you will be disqualified. We do not want to be disqualified. And guys, I need you to be careful, because come May, I will still be here, and you will see people coming to tell me, oh, can I add my wife? Oh, can I add my family? You cannot do that. You cannot do that, guys. So I need us to start thinking and doing things like American. And remember, I told you guys that when you go to an American's office, even right now, if you come to talk to me and we are discussing something, you will see me writing down stuff. And then I will keep that paper somewhere. It's a sticky note. I will keep it. If you come back 1 year later, I will pull out that documentation and I will read it before you come in. So when you're coming in and you're giving me different information, I will know that you are not being truthful. That is how the American system works. They keep records. They keep notes. So guys, I need you to don't hide anything. If your child is over 21, let them do the application by themselves. So also that's very, very, very important very, very important questions. I'm going to talk about the photo here in a little bit. I want to see, because I went through all these questions in the morning when I came from work, and I didn't find many. There's another person who told me about English comprehension. Maybe they don't understand. Now, especially when you go to the website, and I said you can go to that website to read, but you do not understand many things. But if you take time to watch those videos that I have made for you there, you will not get lost. You will just create time, guys. Create time and watch them. And even when you watch them, give me a thumbs up on my video. When you go to it, it doesn't cost you anything to give a thumbs up or on a video, because you're benefiting from it, and that is the only way that I can see that I am doing something. Now, let me see. Others were talking about a temporary passport. I told you guys you can use a temporary passport to do the application, and I need you to get what is a temporary passport. A temporary passport, you can move it from, if you're living in Kenya, you can go with it to Uganda or to Tanzania or to South Africa. But it is just a piece of paper that is written TP and a number. I told you when you're doing the application, do not write that number TP. Don't write that one. So what you do is that you write the other number. But after you have done the application and you win your green card, you will go and get a passport. And right now, guys, what I can tell you, that if you are here and you are in this forum, even if you don't have a passport, you should start thinking about a passport, because it is anywhere that you will go, you will need a traveling document. You must have that. So even if you don't plan to apply right now, start thinking of the way you'll have a passport and keep it somewhere, because you will need it. You will need it if you plan to travel overseas. You will need a passport. Now, so Joyce Irong was telling me, yes, we can see simple ways. Can four girls oh no, I had that one. Okay, thanks, Charity. Now I'll apply for DV 2023, God willing, 2023 tutapatana. Thank you for that. That's Grace. Charlotte Nyantaki, please, I'm here in Ghana. If you have failed the core subject like English and maths in your high school certificate, will they deny you a visa? No, they will not deny you a visa, because they do not say the grades. They just say high school certificate. They do not say any grades. And simply because they do not say any grades, they cannot tell you that you have failed. No, because they just say a high school diploma. That is what they would say. And if, sometimes you can question those people, because they are humans like you. If they told you that you had failed, you tell them that you did not ask for the grade, because they want you to have that diploma. Because I told you guys, if you come here with that diploma, you can still go to school and improve on it and become something. So grades, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But if you are going to apply for a visa, for a student visa, you would be denied, because that one they look at your transcripts, and they normally take the highest. But this is a DV. They do not specify the grade that they want you to have. So Margaret Wamboy, hi ma'am, thank you for joining. Jackie, can I be added on your WhatsApp? Yes, I'll put the link here in a little bit. WhatsApp link, I'll put it here in a little bit. Immaculate Achieng asking to join your WhatsApp group. Yes, Charlotte, thank you for those thumbs up. Hello, Charity. How long does nursing take in the USA? Say LPN, what you did. Now, if you want to become an LPN, basically it's good, very important for you to do CNA and also do Med-Aid, because CNA, I said, you work with the residents or the patients like hand in hand, their daily work of living. And when you do become a Med-Aid, you are passing meds under the instruction of the nurse, and the nurse works under the instruction of the doctor. Now, after you have done those two take 2 months for you to do, then you will go to apply, and they won't take you to LPN direct. You have to do general education. That means that they will take your transcript, your form for transcript. They will tell you where to submit it so that it can be evaluated for them to have an equivalency. And then they will know where to place you in class. So you find that there are some people who do more classes. If you had failed in math, let's say, for example, you won't go direct to do something like college algebra. No, you'll find that there are some people who are doing college algebra with review. Others are doing intermediate college algebra. Now, intermediate is a little bit lower, and then there's college algebra with review. Like me, I did college algebra with review because I had failed math. I think I had a C minus in math. and then I did college algebra. Then you will do English, composition 1 and composition 2. You will do public speaking. Public speaking is like the way I'm talking to you guys. And I need you guys to sharpen your public speaking skills, because that is what is needed when you're going for an interview. You really need to know how to communicate. You need to know how to smile. You need to know how to talk to Americans when you are looking at them at the eye. You cannot bend when you are when you're talking to Americans. They want to see your eyes when you are communicating with them. That is called public speaking. You will do psychology, and then you will do biology. That's a prerequisite for anatomy and physiology. Now, if you want to take like 16 credit hours, that means that you're taking 4 classes per time. You can do 2 semesters and you're done with those classes. And then before you enter the LPN program, you have to do something called a TIS test, or a nursing entrance test. Now, that test you have to pass. They will give you a book. I don't know if I have the book that I studied mine. I don't have it here. I would have shown you. They will give you a book that you will study. After you study, you will do a test for English, you will do a test for science, and you will do a test for math. You have to pass, and it depends on a college. Every college has their own set standards. After you pass, then you will wait for a letter to be accepted to nursing school. They have to send you a letter. That's why I told you guys the mail system is very important here in the US, because most of your documents and every communication, most of it comes through your mail. So when they send you a letter, it is when you will get into nursing school. LPN, you take 2 semesters. That is the accelerated program. And the other program you take, if you do the longer program that is not accelerated, you take 3 semesters. So that's how you do it. But like I told you guys, it took me 4 years to become an LPN, simply because I was going to school and I was stopping, because I have a family and I have young kids. But for a young person, if you have done your CNA and you have done your CMA, and then you do your general eds in 1 year, in 2 years, you should be done doing your LPN program. And then you can do practice. You can go practice, like I went to practice. I have practiced now close to, it's going to be 3 years next year in March. But in January, I'm going back to do my associates. So I decided to break it into whatever. But if you want to go do RN, because you can do RN without breaking it down, RN, you will go for 4 semesters. That is 2 years. And then you will be done. So that is how it's done. But you have to ensure that you have very high grades. I talked about grades, and there's that video I talked about nursing. You have to have higher grades, because they look at the GPA. You find that if a person has a GPA of 4.0, 4.0, that means that that person was scoring A's. So they will take that person who has a higher GPA. And if you range on the C's, then you will not enter nursing school, because they're taking the highest. It's very competitive. So you have to study and study and study and study and study. I told you guys, I missed nursing school to go to RN last semester because my GPA was 3.5 and their cutoff was 3.6. So I didn't get in, but this time I got in. So you have to work very hard, guys. You have to work very hard. Now, EBM Scholars, this is my friend here. This is my very good friend. He has a YouTube channel. And we talk about the same thing, and we don't fight each other. We like each other. So be honest and truthful all the time. Otherwise, it will cost you down the road. Yes, that is very, very important. Send our subgroup link. I'll do that. BM Scholars, again, you're doing a fantastic job, Charity. Thank you, my friend there. Paul Mwangi, I am in. Thank you. Here in Kenya, a registered nurse is a diploma holder. Yes, it's an associate degree. It is an associate degree. They have different names. Here they call it an associate degree. So if you're a registered nurse, what you will do is that you will go to that whatever that video that I did. You go and apply. There's that agency. I can't remember the name, but I put the agency there. When you apply, and then you have to upload your resume, and then you will wait for them to reply, to reach out to you, and then they can reach out to you. Okay? And I'm gonna talk to someone. I was talking to a lady who came here through that agency. I'm gonna bring her here when she has time, and then I'm gonna interview her. She's gonna tell us the process that she went through that agency. So that's very, very important. Hi, Charity. I love your shows. Wash hands. Sarah Miranda, this is my friend. Better late than ever. Now, Let me talk about, so I'm looking at the WhatsApp group here. I do not see any other questions because there were so many questions, but it was just a discussion between the members of the group. So now let's look at the photo. Let's look at the photo. Now I am going to go to share my screen here and go to here to the photo examples. I'm going to go through the whole thing from the beginning. Acceptable visa photos. Look at this. All these are acceptable. These are acceptable photos. Now, glasses. No, can't wear glasses. Size and position. This is correct. Look at this picture. It is even. Huh? This one is very even. This side and this side is the same. And I want someone to type there and tell me if they can hear me, if they can see my screen there. I don't know if I have added it actually. Hold on here. Oh, because I don't see it. Hold on. Share screen. Chrome tab there. And then I share. Now I have shared it. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, now I have shared it. Now, let me go back here. So I was showing you these photos. These are correct. Okay. This one is correct. This one is correct. This one is correct. This one is wrong because they have retouched this photo. They have made this person more lighter and they have changed the background. So this one is wrong. This pose is correct. Look at this lady wearing a hijab. Look at this one wearing a hijab. You find that her face, we can see her face very clearly. We can see the hairline. We can see the outline here of her chin, the outline of her jaw. We can see everything. The background, this one is correct. The children, this one is correct. Now let us go down here and see the correct and the wrong photos. This is a good photo for a baby. This one is wrong. This hair is covering this baby on the head. This one is correct. That one, the baby is looking on the side. This one is good. This one, we can see the tongue. This one is good. This one, the baby is holding the mouth. They can't do that. This one is wrong because they are looking on the other side. And the background, look at the background. This is a wrong background. This one is a correct. This is it's a wrong photo because look, the baby is having that binky. And then this one, the parent is holding the baby. So make sure that your photos are like that. Now, when you take your photo, let me remove this screen here and I show you something else. Let's assume that your photo has a blue background or it has a black background or whatever. You can go to this website here that I am going to share with you. Let me stop that screen share here. And then I will come here. I will do, let me see, what is it? I will go to this website. Remove background image. I will go there. Now this one will remove the image in the background. And I'm just going to choose a random photo because I don't have a very nice photo that I can show you with, but I'll just choose a random photo in my computer here. I don't know if I have a good one, but I think, yeah, let me use this one. Now, guys, this photo is a wrong photo. This is a wrong photo. Do not take a photo like this one and say that Charity said that we can use a photo like that. Now, this is a wrong one. I showed you the correct photos. I do not have a correct photo. I wish I did, but I don't. I don't have a little passport, but I am going to use this photo to show you. So you have your photo there, and the background was different. So what you will do here, you will, oh, this one I have already removed the background. So this is the original. This is the original photo. You see the background, the way it looks like. Then you will click here. This one says you remove the background. You click there. When you click there, see, the background is not there anymore. It is gone. The background is gone. Now, and then you're going to go to, let me see where you're going. Let me see where we're going. So that's the original, and there you remove the background. There's another place that I am going. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to show you how to do it. I want to do another photo. Let me do another photo so that I can show you how I did that one. All right. Oh, this one is so big, but I'm going to use it. So this one, I have already removed the background. Look at the original. And then you click on there, you remove the background. Now you can want to edit your photo. You come here. When you click the edit, you click here on the color. They say that they want a white background. So all these are wrong. You click on that color over there. You look. Let's see. I need a white background here. You select that one. See, I have removed that background from my photo. So that's a simple thing that you can do. You can do that if your background is having the wrong photo. You can do that. So you go to this website, remove background. You upload your image and then you remove the background. Click here, you remove the background, and then you come here, you edit, and then you go and get the white background. Now, after you do that, then you go here. You want to make sure that your photo has the right size and the right pixels. Now, there's another thing. If you have your photo, make sure that you do not take a photo of your photo, because there's some photo you can have a photo and you want to take a photo. Tell the photo person to save that photo in your phone or in your computer, so that you are uploading it from somewhere. Now, let me remove this one. You can use another way here for you to know if it is the right one. Let me stop this screen and then I'll share again. There's another website that I went to here called the something. Let me see. Here, I think that's not the one. That's different. I hope I did not get lost, guys. Share screen. I want to share upload image, download. I want to go here. Share. Now, I will come here. I am going to upload a photo. But I am going to upload a wrong photo because I don't have a good photo, guys. But I will just upload a photo that I have. And then this photo, see, it has been cut. Your photo should look like that one. It should look like this one. And this one says it's correct. But remember, don't put a photo like this one. I don't have a good, right photo. I'm just showing you what you can do or where to take your correct photos that you have taken, because I know that you have taken your correct photo. So I wanted to show you those websites that you go so that you can correct your photo very well. So you won't have a problem. You go to that green card photo, you check if it qualifies for the green card, and also you go to remove background, remove.bg, you correct your photo. So you are able to do that, guys. I know that you will be able to do that so that you do not have all this trouble that you're having with your photos not being correct. So I hope that we are clear on that. And let me see. Let me remove all the stuff here so that I don't know if we are on the same page or I got lost or what. I think I did. Oh, I got lost here. I got lost. Lost. StreamYard. No, I'm not recording. Let me go back. Photo. Hello, I'm back. I can't see you guys. I stopped seeing you guys. I'm back. I cannot see you guys. Hello. Where did they go? Yeah, I lost you guys. I don't know how comes I lost you guys. So I was showing you the websites that you can go so that you can correct your photo. And I hope that you have seen those websites. So there is I can't see people. Where did they go? Hello. Hello, guys. Can you see me? I lost you guys. I didn't know where you went. So I was talking about the websites. The first one is removebackground.bg, and then the other one is eGreenCan photo. The one for removing background, you're able to remove your background, and I showed you guys. I don't know if you saw that. I think I used there we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna repeat this for the last time. So I went to I do not want to get lost here. So here I shared my screen there, and I let me take this one out, take that other one out. Now I am going to upload an image. Now guys, can you see me? I do not want to get to lose you again. Now here I will upload an image. I hope you can see. So I get a photo like this one, open, it's there. Now that's a wrong one. Let me upload a different one. Let me upload this one, open. There. Now look, it doesn't have a white background, so I can edit it. And then I come here, I look for the one that has a white background. So if I select, I can select this one. No, that's wrong. Let me see the one that has a white background here. There. That one has a a white background, but do not put a photo like that one. I do not have a big one, so I decided to use just my regular photo. So you can do that and you remove background for your photo. Are we together on that one? I hope we are. Now, after that, you will go to green card photo. Let me share another screen here. Let me remove this one. Stop screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Let me type here green card photo. Green card photo. I'm still here, guys. So you will go to this other website here, share there, and then that's a different one. That's a different one. I want to share a different website with you. Share here, share screen. Upload image, step 3. Green card photo. That's a different one. I'm not looking for that one. I want a different one. A green card photo checker there. Nope. I do not want that one. I don't want that one. I want a different one. I want to show you the right one. So that, yeah, this one. So I am going to share the right one because I don't want to share the wrong one. So here, so this, you go to this website. When you go to this website, I need you to look at here because I really need to explain this part to you guys so that you can know. Now look at this guy. When they are taking this photo, they have left us some areas here. Look, it is this body of this person is not full over here. So you leave some space there so that if you need to crop your photo, then you can crop your photo. Now, here you can upload your picture, the one that you removed the background. So let's assume that I upload that photo, but this one is not going to work because this is a wrong photo. And then what you do is that look at these green lines. You are going to move like that until to your chin. There. See? So when you move it to your chin there, there. This is a wrong photo, but I am going to work with it. I'm going to work with this photo. I don't know why it's not working. I think my computer is hanging there. It's not working. But you go to that website and you measure your photo. And then when you put here, on here, and here, it will tell you the right measurement. And then when it tells you the right measurement, it's going to show you on a green card if it's a right photo or if it's the wrong photo. And it has made the right measurements to go to the green card. So I hope that we are clear on that photo. I hope we are clear on that photo stuff. I hope you are clear on that photo. But remember, before you put your photo there on the e-green card photo or whatever, you have to follow the guidelines because that photo is going to give you guys a lot of problems. Now, let me look at another question. Charity, as you said, a P1 teacher should fill in the DV as some college courses. This is not that option. Can one fill some university course? Yes, some college or some university course is the same thing. Imagine Kenya TV, you can't see the screen. Now, just go and Google remove.bg. You will be able to remove your background and you go to the photo examples. These ones that I have showed you over here, I'm just going to share, but it doesn't want to work well with me. So you will upload your picture. Let me share this screen. Yeah, it's shared. I can see. I don't know if you can see. And then when you upload your picture over here, then you have to measure it. It has to be from there. Make sure that this one is coming all the way to the chin because they have to be able to see the chin and this part there. I hope you can see the screen. And then, so you have taken the photo. We have ensured the compliance. Hold on, guys. I did this one. I did this earlier. There, there, there. Make sure that you are. I hope this person was looking at me. and then you will drag it. It's not going. I don't know why it's not going. Forget about that. I'm not able to do that, but I did it later. But that is where you go to measure. I'm gonna do a video when I am not fighting with my computer, and then show you how to do it better. But that's where you go if you want to know that your photo fits the passport. Now, let me see. Joyce Kenya Nas, you're doing a good job, but I am struggling with the photo here, but I will get there. We can see you, Charity. So thank you for that. Rahab, we can see you, ma'am. Thank you for that. We can see you. Hey, ma'am, watching you. Very serious. Thank you for that. Please talk about a photo. I have talked about a photo. I told you about 2 websites. The first one I showed you how to remove the background. That was good. The other one that you have to measure, that one I struggled with it. So I'm not gonna do that here, but I can do a separate video when I am concentrating, and then I'm gonna show you step by step, because I had done it earlier, but now I'm not able to do it. You use the US green card photo. Yes. Look at that website. I don't know if I have stopped sharing. Let me add it to the stream. This is what I have used. greencardphoto.com. This is the one that I have used. So go to this website and upload your picture, do the measurements, and it's gonna let you know if it's the right photo. I'm not gonna do it because it's giving me trouble, and I don't like stuff that is giving me trouble. I like to do it when I am calm and collected. Now, okay, Charity, advice if it's a must. I feel married even though we are separated, and if so, must I fill the spouse info or just leave that part? Are you married legally? If you're not married legally, just let it be. Just let it be. You just feel unmarried. Just feel unmarried. But if you're married legally, feel married. And if you're married legally and you're separated, feel married. The only way that you don't feel married is when you're divorced. When you're divorced, you don't feel married. But if you're married and you're separated and you plan to be divorced, you feel married. Your separated spouse is not gonna your separated spouse is not going to benefit from your green card after you win. Okay, they are not going to benefit. So you have to write. If you have the documents, you cannot leave your spouse. You cannot do that because they will disqualify you, and you do not want to be disqualified in the green card. You do not want to be disqualified. Now let me see if there's another question. Let me see if there's another question. Hold on. I don't see any other question. I don't know if you guys have any more questions. I don't know if you guys have any more questions. This thing is bothering me. I don't like something bugging me. Yeah, this is the website that I used. I think it's the right one. Who is this who was telling me? You used US green card photo. Yeah, that's what I used. I used, and that's what I had used earlier. But it's giving me trouble to edit it. I am gonna edit. I told you guys that I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna post it when I am not online, because right now, if something bothers me, it gets me distracted, and I'm not able to do it very well. But those that you can go there and check if your photo is correct, because your photo has to be correct. What about the photo? Must I attach it? Yes, you must attach your photo. Oh my gosh, you must. How are you attaching your photo? When you take your photo from the photographer, tell them to save it in your computer or in your phone. That way you are able to upload. And I can go back here and show you how to upload. That one is not going to give me trouble. I know that one. So let's assume D3, D4, S. Now, when you come to fill your application, this is your application. Here, entrant photograph. This one is going to tell you to choose a new photo. When you click here, I am going to see if I have a photo here that I can upload, a good one. I don't know if I have a good one. Yeah, let me use this one. Open. See? My photo is there. That is how you upload your photo. But this is a wrong photo. I hope you can see. Did I add that stream? Let me add it so that I can show you how to do it, because you need to know where to upload it. You need to know where to upload the photo. So choose new photo. I have uploaded my photo there. You have to upload it on there, not to attach. Is to upload. It is not attaching, it's uploading. So see, that's my photo over there that I have uploaded, but don't upload like this one. You know, the problem is if you upload the wrong photo, it might go, and when it goes, it decreases your chances of winning. So guys, please upload the right photo. Mine is wrong. Okay, sorry, I mount my spouse's photo even though we are not together. No, now, are you married? Are you legally married? And if you are separated with your spouse, you have to put everything for them there. But they will not benefit. They are not going to benefit, because they tell you, and I am going to read for you the instructions here about the marriage thingy. Let me see if you guys can see my screen here. Let me add it to the stream so that you can see. Let me close all these windows, because these windows are so many and they're going to give me trouble here. Now, let me read for you here. I want to read for you here so that we can be together. Now, let us look at marriage. That is number 13, I believe. Okay. Current marital status: unmarried, married. Married and my spouse is not a U.S. citizen or a U.S. lawful permanent resident. Married and my spouse is a U.S. citizen or a U.S. legal permanent resident. Divorced, widowed, or legally separated. Now, enter the name, date of birth, gender, city, town, and country of birth of your spouse, and a photograph of your spouse meeting the same technical specifications as your photo. That is number one. Number two, failure to list your eligible spouse or listing someone who is not your spouse will make you ineligible as the DV principal applicant and your spouse and children ineligible as DV derivative applicants. You must list your spouse even if you are currently separated from him or her, unless you are legally separated. You must list them unless you are legally separated. Let me go on. Okay, you must list. Legal separation is an arrangement when a couple remain married but live apart following a court order. If you and your spouse are legally separated, your spouse will not be able to immigrate with you through the DV program. You will not be penalized if you choose to enter the name of a spouse in whom you are legally separated. So if you don't have that legal document for separation, you have to enter that person there. And I have been telling you guys like all the time, you have to, you must. Those are not my laws. Those are the US laws. You have to enter that person there. Let me go on reading. If you are not legally separated by a court order, you must include your spouse, even if you plan to be divorced, before you apply for the diversity visa, or your spouse does not intend to immigrate. Okay? So, that is what they are saying. So you must include them. And now, if you say that your spouse is there, when you open the next page, it's gonna open a drop down for a spouse. It will open a page for a spouse, because I told you that form does what you tell it to do. So if you have said you are separated, it's gonna open it will open a drop down. If you say that you have one child, it's gonna open a drop down, because they are telling you to list that spouse there, even if you do not intend to travel with them. That is what they are saying, and I have read for you. So those are their laws, and I told you here in the US is different. When people divorce or separate, they still talk to each other. It's not like Africa, like they don't talk to each other. Here people talk to each other. They go for Thanksgiving, they go for dinner, because especially if they have children. So it is the US laws. It is not the other laws for the other countries that they are using. No. Okay. What if you apply as single before the results come out and you get married and you will have all certificates of marriage? Will it be a problem because you didn't include your spouse? Before you look, it's no problem. But after you look and you get married, it's going to be a problem, because they will say it's a marriage of convenience. So before, let's assume you apply in October, you get married in November, December, January, February, March, April, May, before that date, that's fine. But if you know when you log into that website and you have won, they will know that you have logged in. They normally know, because they have data. They know. So maybe you see that you have won and you whatever. No, but if you get married before you check, you are good to go. You can add your spouse and you can travel with them. So that's good. You can do that. Following from Lebanon, that is Jesse Powell, the beautiful angel. Thank you. How can Sam get your contact? Let me share my WhatsApp thingy here. You can get me there in the WhatsApp group information. Copy link. I'm gonna put it here. I'm getting better at these things, but I am disappointed that I wasn't able to show you how to edit that photo to be correct. I don't like something that's bothering me, but I'm gonna work on that. Don't worry, guys. Do not worry, guys. I told you that I will get there and I will be a computer pro and I will be doing stuff for you. That is the WhatsApp chat group. Let me copy it again, because that one has Charity's bubble in it, and I don't want it to have Charity's bubble. So this one is a good one. That is where you find me. So guys, on the marriage thing, if you have your spouse and you have not separated, include that person. It is not necessarily that they will travel with you, but those are the laws. I have read for you there. And I've told you US is different. US is not like Kenya, whereby people separate and they don't. Here they talk to each other. They even go for coffee for the benefit of the children. You know, it's all about the kids. It's not all about the spouses. No, it's not. It's all about the kids. So ensure that you don't leave them behind, because those are the things that bring problems. They bring problems. They say if you're not legally separated, you have to list your spouse. So it's hard. I know it's hard, but I like to read what is written there. And that is why I don't change. Whatever is written there, I will read and I will explain to you what is there. I'm not going to tell you to do otherwise, because if I tell you to do otherwise, then it's going to be a problem. Now, let's assume that you had kids and you didn't have whatever. You did not have a man. You know, you can just have your kids. Then you will just straight unmarried. Because you find that when you go to the embassy, they are not going to ask you, because you're the mom, you know, and those are your kids. But if you are a man, and you had a wife, and maybe your wife ran away, or your wife is no longer with you, most of the time you find that sometimes the consular might decide to do a DNA. They might decide to do a DNA, because you know, for a man it's always a different case. They might decide to do a DNA if the wife is not around. If the wife is not around, just to be sure that those kids are for that man. But for a woman, it's, you know, if it's your kids, it's your kids. You're the mother. So US it's a mother, whatever. It's a mother country. Like they normally attach the kids so much to the mother. So you won't have so many problems. But if you are married, they are saying that you have to include your spouse, even if you plan to be divorced. So that is what they are saying. Oh, okay. Let me copy the link again and put it here. I hope it's not invalid again. There it is. Is that a good one? That's the one. I've copied it from here. That's the one. So so about marriage, it's hard. It's always complex. It's always hard. But that's what they have said, that you have to do that. I don't know if it's gonna take me to the frequently asked questions, because if it does, I know people ask many questions about that marriage part, but that marriage part is always complex. It's always very, very complex, and you have to abide by their stuff, because if you do not, then you will miss it. You don't want to miss it after you have won. You don't want to miss when you have won. So 30 people watching. I hope I had 3 thumbs ups there. I know 30 people were watching me when I was struggling with that photo, but guys, I'm gonna work on that. I don't like something bothering me, and I'm gonna work on that, and I am gonna do whatever. So this one we said they say some university courses, and I don't see any other questions. So I am going to end this live. So if the person is divorced, does proof need to be included? Were you married legally? If you are married legally, you need proof. You will need proof, because the US recognizes marriage on that paper. If it's not on that paper and someone goes to claim that they were your husband, then they won't have a case, because they will be showing you what proof do you have. Sometimes they can say it's the kids. People, stories have happened whereby people have won the green card, and then they were not together with the man or with the woman, and then when they were going to the embassy, that guy or the whatever, they show up in the embassy, or they call the embassy and they say that's my wife. Yeah, they have done that, and they are asked for proof. But there can be a problem if they say, I don't have proof, but these are my kids, because that can happen. Things happen in the embassy. People do a lot of bad stuff in them, especially if they know that if someone, maybe you are not together, and they know that when you go to the US you are going to be better than them. People will do a lot of crazy stuff. So it's always good. I would write that person, because especially if you are married legally, you have to write that person, because they recognize that marriage that has a marriage certificate. So it's important. So this one is asking for a friend. So if you are married, make sure they are saying that I have read for you there. They say that you must list your spouse, even if you plan to be divorced, even if you plan to be separated. If you're legally separated, and if you have someone who you are legally separated to, and you win the green card, they want to benefit. So you don't have to worry that you will come with them to the US. No, you will not. You're not going to come with them to the US, because of course you are legally separated, because those papers really matter. They do matter. And right now, at this century, even if I was living in Kenya and I wasn't filling out a green card, I would look for a marriage certificate, because I have seen what's happening to people. People are getting married, you have kids, and then when you have kids, that man decides to disown you. And when they disown you, they go and marry other people, and they just give you trouble. So I would have that marriage certificate, because a marriage certificate really supports. It really does support. There's another case that I was following. About a guy, a very rich guy in Kenya, and he had gotten married to a lady, and they had been married for like 40 years. And then he wanted to divorce that woman, because he had married a younger one. And they went to court for a very long time, because he wanted to kick her out of the farm and everything. And finally, because that lady had a marriage certificate, she got something. So it's very good for you to have a marriage certificate. You don't have to do a big wedding. Go talk to the parents and tell them you need that legal paper, and then you have it in your pocket, because it helps. It helps, especially in Africa. Africa is not like here in the US. Here in the US, you find that people are made accountable to what they do. If it's your kids, even if you're 15 years old, you will take care of them. But if in Africa, you find that it's a different story. So I would have a marriage certificate. I would have it. How long does it take KCC to send a 2NL if your number is 40? Now, the second notification letter, let's assume you are a DV 2022. Of course, you checked in May and you found out that you won, right? Now, the interviews start in October, the new fiscal year. I told you the year ends. Now, like the year ended in September, and that is when they announced the green card. So that in October, this is a new year, is when the people are filling the DV, and at the same time, it's when they will start sending the notification letters when your visa is available. When your visa is available. So your number is 40. If someone has a 10 or a 20 or a 30, and I don't know where that 40 is it at the end, or what is it? It depends. If your case number is high, remember it's 55,000 visas that are being given. If your case number is high, the more you will stay before they send you the second notification letter. I told you guys when we checked ours in May, We sent out our DS-260 in June, and then we got our email for the visa interview in January. Actually, it was at the end of January. That is when we got it. So how many months did we wait? We waited July, August, September, November, December, January. 6 months. We waited for 6 months. And then we went for our interview in March. And then they gave us 6 months to be in the US. You see what I mean? So it depends on your case number. If your case number is high, it will take a longer time before you are called for the interview. Now, there's another thing that I need you guys to know, and I need you to be very clear on this. You can win a green card and not get a second notification letter. Why? Because it is only 55,000 that are given, and they are divided into regions, right? So there is no way that they will say that this region has so many people, so we are going to take from that region that has less people and give them many people. No, they divide them equally. Now, if your case number was like very, very high, maybe let's assume 55,000 visas are the ones that are going to be issued, but 75,000 people had won the green card or had been selected because it's computer that randomly selects. You find that there are some people who do not get, because not everybody wins who gets. But I am not here to break your heart or to disappoint you. What I am saying is that the higher your case number, the more it is gonna stay. So you have to be patient. Give it 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. It's gonna come. But now the DV 2022, after September, the end of September next year, if you have not received your second notification that September, then you will not get it, because that year will have ended and they will be done with the 2022. They will be going to 2022, 23. So you have to be very, very sure of that, because I know there was another lady friend of mine I was talking to. She told me that she won, but she was never called for the interview. So it depends. And I'm not discouraging you. I am just telling you the facts, because that is the truth. Because it's not 55,000 people who are going to apply for the green card. It's many people. So there are those chances of some people who win and they are not called. It happens. It does happen like that. Okay. Grace Oirimo is fine. Is Wichita, Kansas a good city in regards to aviation jobs? What about housing? Now, Wichita, Kansas is just a medium, a regular state. I would say it's a regular. It's not very expensive, and we have some. Actually, we have a college that teaches aviation, and we have some areas whereby they have aeroplanes and all that stuff. Now, you can go to that school and you can still get jobs. I know there are some people who work in those jobs. Now, housing, I would say it's cheap, because now, like an apartment, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment with $500 to $550, which is not a lot. That is in like a mid-row area. If you want to go to, you can even go to the hood. The hood is whereby like there is low standards. You can get a 2-bedroom apartment with like $350 or $400. Like those are the bad areas. Now, let's assume that you want to buy a house. You want to buy a house here. You can find a house like for $160,000 that you will be paying a mortgage of $800 to $1,000, which is cheap. Now, on the other hand, if you go to live in California, or you go to live in New York, or you go to live in somewhere like Massachusetts, it's gonna be very expensive, because those are like they are the high-tech cities. So you find that a house that maybe that would cost $150,000 here in Kansas, it would go to like $400,000 in those places. So it depends. For me, I think Wichita, Kansas is good. I think Missouri is good, because those are the states that the life is not very. Yes, you still have a good standard of life because America has standardized everything, but still there are those areas that are cheaper. So for me, it's good. The housing is good because you can be able to buy a house very easily. And of course, if you compare the pay rate, for example, if I'm a nurse, I work here in Kansas, and another nurse who works in New York, it's different because my pay will be lower than those ones. But when you go there, maybe a house, maybe a 1 or 2 bedroom house, maybe would go like even for $2,000. So it depends. But for me, Kansas, it's cheap. And another thing is that Kansas, I drive my own car to work. I can drive to work for 15 minutes. I can drive my kids to school if they don't have a bus. You find that there are some towns, like if you go to live in New York, if you decided to be using your car, then you will always be late because there's a lot of traffic. So you find that some opt to use the train. So it depends. So for me, if I would advise someone to come and live in the US, especially if they have a family, young kids, I would advise them to come to a place like Kansas, like a place like Missouri. Those are states that like are moderate. They are there in the middle. But that doesn't mean that you live in a low standard, because every home, even if it's an apartment in the US, it must have a cooker, it must have a fridge and a microwave. I know some apartments do not have a microwave, but must have a fridge and you must have a cooker. And some of them even have a washer and a dryer. So it's standard. It's very standard, but it all depends on where you want to go and live. So for me, Wichita is good because I can drive my car wherever I want. My kids go to school just nearby, and I can drive to work 15 minutes. So it depends on where you want to go. So can I come work with visitor visa in USA? No, you can't. That's called the B1 or B2 visa. And I think my next video is about that. I've talked about that. When you come with that, you cannot work. You are not allowed to work. And when they give you that, they ask you, where are you going? I am going to visit. For how long are you going to visit? I am going to visit for 6 months. Okay, they write it down. And then you come, you stay. If you want to work, unless you change your visa to a different kind of visa, you can change your visa to a different one. Maybe you can change your visa to an F1 visa, whereby you become a student. And when you become a student, you can work in a college where they have admitted you in college. Or maybe you can get married. If you get married, you can get sponsorship through your spouse. But when you have come here as a visitor, you are not supposed to work, because that is violating your visa. And if you get a chance of coming back when you have violated your visa, then you will have trouble, because they will ask you, why did you work when you were not authorized? And you find that even most employers are not going to hire you, because they have a database whereby they check people. They check people who are authorized to work. Of course, if you have a permanent resident, you are authorized to work. If you are a citizen, you are authorized to work. If you are a student, you find that if you go to school, they will allow you to work in the college. And maybe after you have stayed there for an year, you can go and tell them that you're having hardships. You're having trouble to pay your fees, of where, depending on the discretion of the college, they will let you, they can let you work. They can tell you you can work, but it depends on a college. It depends. But when you're a visitor, you're not supposed to work. That will be very wrong. Moirori Chenge, Ohoro, thank you very much. So I gave you the WhatsApp number. This one is watching me from Zambia, Ruth Siamoya. Thank you for that. So guys, I hope that I have answered most of your questions. It's close to 1 hour 30 minutes. So I am going to log out, and I am going to go and make a short video about that green card photo. That one has disappointed me when I was working on that. And I am going to post it just here in a little bit for that person who has trouble, because I know you guys have trouble. And then we can go from there. I'm going to be live tomorrow, but tomorrow I am going to be talking about something different. I'm not going to answer questions. I am going to talk about a topic that I want to talk about here, to see because I said that I will tell you other ways that you can come to the US, so that you see if you can qualify or if you cannot qualify. And if you don't qualify, then what can you do about it? Because there is stuff that you can do about it, and after a long run, then you can qualify. Because even if you do not have a short-term goal, I think you can do a long-term goal. A long-term goal where you say, I don't have these, but because I do not have these, then I am going to do this so that by that time I qualify. Now, there's another guy from Uganda who was asking me if they can leave Uganda and come to Kenya and do the GED, and where they can go. Now, they can. what you do, it depends on your age. GED begins, schooling begins with your age. If you are an adult, of course, they will not take you to a primary school. They will take you to adult education. They will take you to adult education. And I have seen people going to school and they have graduated. So all is not lost. If you have time, because that one was saying he wants to move from Uganda to come to Kenya and go to school, you just go and apply in a school, and then they will let you know. They will let you know. But normally what happens is that if you are an adult, they will take you to an adult education. And if you are a child, then they will, if you're young, then they will take you to a younger school. Now, let me see if there's something else here. So that one for Uganda. So this one was saying if they are married without a marriage certificate, I said you say married, and then you can get married after you get your green card. You'll be fine. This one was asking where I live. I live in Wichita, Kansas. I've lived here now for 7 years, 7 good years, and that's good. Let me see. Now, this one was saying that they have a niece, and they take care of a niece, and that niece was adopted. They want to adopt her. So how is the process? Now, if you have an adopted child, remember when you go to the US Embassy, 28 people are watching me, you will have to prove some documents to prove that that's your child. Adoption means that you take responsibility of that child and you take all the rights of that child from the parent. So you have to have that. And of course, they will want to know where that child before you adopted them. They will want to know that. So make sure that you have all that stuff. Let me see. There was another one about that one for the agency that I talked about. For those people, how long it takes, it depends on them. So you just apply. You just apply. When you apply, then you wait. They will contact you because they have told you to put your email address there, your phone number there, the way you can be reached. And I've explained that process there of how you can be reached. Then they will contact you. Okay, how about caregiver jobs? How do they go to the US? Now, caregiver jobs, it depends. I know that there are other ways that you can come, and I am going to talk about that. I don't want to talk about everything in this show, but I know there are some other ways that you can come, not with the DV lottery. You can come with another different type of visa and do those caregiver jobs, do kitchen work, do all the other jobs, but that is not a DV lottery. It's a different kind of a visa. Let me see. So I said this one was telling me about the international traveling passport. Now, the international traveling passport, if your country issues you a temporary permit or a passport, so long as you're able to move it from one country to another. Countries are nations. Countries are nations. So, for example, US and Canada, those are two nations. Kenya and Tanzania, those are two nations. So if I move here, I go and visit Canada, I have gone international. If I move from Kenya, I go to Uganda, I have gone international. So a passport that you can move from one country to another, that's international. Okay, let's see. Some people want to connect with me. I gave them my WhatsApp there. Let me pin it here so that if someone hasn't seen me, they can use it. And I think these are the questions I had answered them. So guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to log out. I'm going to go back to my computer and work on that green card thingy, and then I will post a short video here in a little bit, maybe in like 20 or 30 minutes. So the person who is having trouble, I will have explained everything, and then you won't have trouble anymore. So guys, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for bearing with me. Today I said 1 hour 33 minutes because I had not been online for all those days because I was having trouble with my internet, but now it's good. So guys, I hope you have given my video a thumbs up. You have watched the other videos. And if someone has a groundbreaking story, I will be sharing it here with them, but it has to be something that I am seeing. I like the truth. And so it has to be something that I am seeing physically. So I can always share here with people. Now, I think I have answered everything. Boosternet. Well done, Charity, for your energy. Information is power. Yeah, information is power. I'm somewhere I can't get a professional photo. Can I use my phone to take a photo for green card? Yes, you can use your photo, but don't take a whatever. What do you call it? The one that you take. Do not take your own photo, your selfie. Don't do a selfie. Make sure that the person who is taking your photo is a few meters away from you, like 4 meters, and then they can take your photo. They leave some space on the head, and we only need this part. I'm going to talk about here in a little bit, and then you can crop it through that video that I am going to post here in a minute. Okay. Thanks, Charity. Finally, you have answered my question from Uganda. I'm glad that I have answered your question from Uganda. And thank you so much. Very informative content. Looking forward to regards from 254 Kenya. So thank you guys for joining me. So I'm gonna log out and then I'm gonna do that little video about the photo, because I like to be, I like my things to be perfect. So I'm sorry for that little interruption. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow. And until next time, God bless you and stay safe.